What is up, guys? JayFerGaming here. Welcome to my Felipe Massa career mode on F1 2015. This is season 3 and this is the Bahrain Grand Prix. If I said that right, Bahrain Grand Prix, I don't even know if that's even a word. We'll go along with it though. But yeah, recently I haven't been putting out as many videos. I've been pretty busy with just work and just general Christmas stuff, nights out and that kind of thing. But I'll be hoping to pick it up into the new year. And if you're looking to see more of them videos, then subscribe to my channel. But here we go in qualifying. Yeah, Bahrain isn't one of my better tracks, and that's probably one of my worst corners on the whole calendar. I think it's pretty similar to that one before the DRS straight in Malaysia, and it catches me out all the time. I took the bollard to Narnia and back, but it just randomly disappeared. Probably went through the wardrobe. But we're coming to the line. We're having a bit of a struggle so far. We're up to P4, and that's a pretty decent lap for ahead of Rosberg. Not for long though, because Rosberg put in a lap. A second off his teammate. Hamilton's pace around Bahrain is definitely pretty epic. So he's taken pole position from Vettel, and championship leader Rosberg is in third. We've had a solid session. I wouldn't say it's the best. I haven't played the game in probably about a week at this point. So yeah, this could be a long race, but we'll see how it pans out for us. In terms of strategy, it's been 3 stops all in the past 3 races, so 2 stop here. That looks like a very long first stint on the options, 17 laps. That could be pretty tricky, but we'll see what the tyre life is like during this. I hope the washing machine in the background isn't in the commentary. But 5 lights and away we go. A pretty horrific getaway, but I don't think anyone's getting past us. Raikkonen's on the inside, so we try and squeeze him to the inside, see what happens here. He'll have a tight line into turn 1, but we both go up the inside of Ricciardo, both up the inside of Vettel, and somehow I'm into 3rd place. Pinching Raikkonen onto the apex worked out well, but Vettel just turned out of it, and yeah, we're kind of on our own at the moment. The 2 Mercedes are battling ahead. I'm just plodding along in 3rd place, and the 2 Ferraris I think are side by side behind me, along with Bottas and Ricciardo, who got a pretty horrific start after a decent qualifying session for him. So yeah, this actually continued for a little bit of time. I was quite lonely. We got to lap 4 here, and yeah, the Mercedes are just far too quick here, especially when I'm taking that corner like that. I'm corner cutting, yet it's probably losing me time, so that's pretty useless. And I definitely need to work on that. But the Mercedes pace is amazing around here. Just like in real life, they dominate this race in the past 2 seasons. And yeah, behind us, the 2 Ferraris are battling for a number of laps, but Bottas finally got past. And Bottas has some great pace. In Malaysia and China, he had so much better pace than me. He got ahead of me and just pulled off into the distance. And we're defending from him here. No team orders this race because we're in a championship battle, I think, with Bottas. It's going to be tricky to keep up with the Mercedes or beat them because their pace is just far too good. I think we're battling Ferrari in the standings realistically. And yeah, Bottas is beating me in the standings so far, so me and him are going to be really close this season, I can see that. But he seems to have great pace right now. He got a better run out of the corner that I struggle with. And I was being a bit tactical here. DRS line coming, detection point coming up, so I thought, let him past. I don't mind, I'll get DRS here. And I'll try and retake the position. But yeah, DRS is so powerful at Bahrain. You just fly past the car ahead, even if you're like 8/10 behind as well. So we've got past Bottas here, up into 3rd place. We can see on the mini-map that Rosberg's miles ahead. What's with his pace compared to Hamilton's? That makes no sense. But yeah, most of the other guys, our rivals, have pitted. Bottas, Hamilton, the 2 Ferraris pitted around lap 10, 11, so that kind of confirms they're going for a 3-stop. Rosberg's gone on, so I wonder what he's playing at, and we're trying to go for a 2-stop strategy, but I've actually come slightly early for another set of the options. I'm not sure if this is going to work actually. The other cars around us have got the undercut. We've come out behind Vettel and behind Kvyat, who hasn't pitted yet. We're out just ahead of Raikkonen, and as we get our tyres up to temperature, he's right on our back. We're going to have to go to defensive to try and keep the position from the Ferrari. We are racing him here, so we try and keep it. We've gone slightly wide, so he's probably going to go for a switchback here. Where is he? We make the slightest of contact and the hand goes up. He is ahead of us. Yes, he's got the racing line. We're trying to go around the outside, but no, we're not going to get a move done here. And stupidly, I'm going to go for lunch here. I regret this so much. Locked up, and yeah, I'd go into him. He has to turn in, otherwise there's nowhere to go. And that forces us both off the track. And that was a pretty poor move for me. I don't know why I did that. It's 100% race, and I'm doing desperate moves like that. So I do decide to let Raikkonen back past. It was an unfair move, pushing him off the track to get the position. And we kept Ricciardo behind us, so that's important. But at the end of the lap, a bit ironically compared to what's going on, in probably the easiest place to overtake, which I probably should have waited for before, we get DRS and we take the position from the Ferrari to take 6th place. So, has Rosberg pitted yet? I think this is kind of guaranteeing he's going for a 2-stop. And Hamilton, Vettel, Raikkonen must be going for 3 stops. I'm kind of in that gap in the middle. I could do either, but it could be a bit risky going for a 2. We're on the back of Kvyat, who hasn't pitted yet. No doubt he's going for a 2. So, in this corner where I clearly have a lot of confidence after the last move, I could try and go for it up the inside, but somehow Kvyat gets better exit, and we have to go defensive to Raikkonen. We're in a bit of an awkward position here, trying to attack Kvyat, but trying to keep Raikkonen behind us. But we're going to get DRS here. We should get it done. Much better straight line speed than the Red Bull. And we're going to go around the outside here, try and get the optimum line into this left-hander coming up. We get the move done. And luckily for us, Kvyat is still ahead of Raikkonen, so this helps us out. Hopefully we can pull away. And yeah, pull out a gap that's bigger than 1 second. Keep Raikkonen out the DRS zone. So 5th place here. We pulled away a little bit from Raikkonen. He's still on our tail a little bit. We're in 4th. Someone's retired ahead. It's Lewis Hamilton, and this is what happened to Lewis Hamilton. He's driving along in 1st place. He got the undercut in the first stint, and he's very slow. He's going into the wall. What the hell's going on there? So his engine's blown. His engine is blown, and his teammates put him in the wall. Oh my god, Nico. Wow. He's already out the race, and Rosberg thinks, screw this. You're out, man. I'm taking you down. So Rosberg's lost his runway. What's going on ahead here? On the same lap. Rosberg's spun out. I can see him on the AstroTurf or whatever it is out there. Is that my teammate head as well? Ignore the tyres here. I apologise for this. How they haven't sorted this out is a joke. Bottas goes straight into the back of Rosberg. The AI is screwed. The AI are absolutely screwed. And I just come past. See you, Nico. And we're coming up to the back of Bottas, our teammate. Has he got damage? Yeah, surely he's got damage. His front wing's on. He's turning in. Oh! That could have been contact there. I was so lucky. I did brake a little bit. And Bottas is going in the pits. He could have taken Kimi with him there. So wow, this race has just switched over completely. The Mercedes looked absolutely dominant. Surely Rosberg was going to win this race from Hamilton. And now, Vettel leads. I'm in 2nd. Raikkonen's 3rd. Bottas is probably out of it as well. And now on lap 20, yeah, the Ferraris have a lot of pace at this point. And I'm getting stuck on the curb with lose control. Oh, that was a great save, but Raikkonen's surely going to get the move done. Yes, he does. We're trying to fight back, cutting back, getting another bollard stuck. I'm loving these bollards, by the way. And it disappears. I'm a magician, Massa the magician. That's what you guys should call me from now on. But yes, a bit of a stupid mistake there. Raikkonen gets back past, but what I said about the DRS zone, so powerful. Move up the inside of Raikkonen. They don't really defend the AI, do they? When you go for a DRS move there in a straight line, which it's a bit unfortunate. It would make things a bit more of a challenge, but we're back into 2nd. We're seriously holding Raikkonen up here. Vettel is getting away, but not by too much, but he definitely has better pace than us. The Ferrari is quicker than us here. And yeah, struggles with that corner once again. Raikkonen's coming at me. And I try and be very aggressive here. I don't know why my aggression levels have gone out the window in this race, but I push him to the inside, give him a very tight line, and he makes a slight bit of contact with us. We had oversteer going through the corner, and then Raikkonen made slight contact, you'll see here. We pinched him to the inside because of that really tight line he had to take. Makes slight contact with the tyre, but nothing major, it keeps it, just loses a bit of momentum. But Vettel's in the pits. So that confirms he's going for a 3-stop. I'm still in the middle. I'm not sure where we're going to go. Raikkonen's on the attack as well. We lock up, go wide. And yeah, after all that aggression, we make a stupid mistake and Raikkonen's through. Kind of annoying there, it really is. The tyres, they're feeling a bit iffy. This 2-stop strategy, it's going to be tricky to make it stick. I'm going to keep attempted to go for it. As we come on to the back of Raikkonen, but he's gone into the pits. We'll get a free DRS. That's always useful. So we're into the lead now. Obviously not our genuine position, would say. But on lap 29, I had a look on the director. Alonso, who started on primes, did 22 laps on the primes. I'd have to take these options to round lap 34, 35, and there was no way that was going to happen. So unfortunately, all the other cars have got the undercut on us twice, and we're making the same amount of pit stops. I don't think this strategy is going to work. We're going on the primes, hoping to take these for about 12 laps, because I know the primes aren't great around here. And we're going to go for around 14, 15 laps on the options in the final stint. We've come out in 5th place behind Ricciardo. That shows how poor my strategy calls have been in this race. Definitely need to work on that. Especially with the Spanish Grand Prix coming up next. I'm great at that track. Definitely looking forward to that one. But now on lap 36. Grosjean's up in 5th. He's having a fantastic race. I've lapped Maldonado as well, and he's like 17th or something. So Grosjean's showing him how it's done. And at this point, the Ferraris, I think, are miles ahead. And there's a yellow flag. There's an incident ahead. There's a car. That's Stevens. That was Ricciardo. Ricciardo's made contact with the Manor. Classic AI driving right there. Reverses back on the track. Can't move because I'm coming through. Some nice coding there from Codemasters. They are the masters of the code, of course. It's in the name. So, right. We're on lap 42. This is our pit stop window to go on to the options. Well, window in my mind. Vettel is pitted for final time and is about 8-9 seconds ahead. So after this pit stop, we're going to be, say, 40 seconds behind him. So we've got no chance of catching the Ferraris now. We're basically fighting for 3rd, possibly with Bottas. If Bottas doesn't have to pit again, he's going to be in 3rd ahead of us. So we're going to have to hunt him down on the option tyres. So that should be an interesting battle. The two Williams at it once again. I can see this being a season-long battle between us. Rosberg, is that Rosberg? It is! Just behind us, I forgot all about Rosberg. What the hell am I doing? Earlier on in the race, he was like down in 16th, 17th place after the incident. But now he's on the attack fighting for 4th. He could be a threat to me. He really can. He's trying to go around the outside. We're trying to get these tyres up to temperature. We don't have the grip at this point. But we keep him behind, unlike with Raikkonen before. Maintaining 4th. And Raikkonen... yeah, Rosberg even. I forgot all about him. He could be a threat to the podium if he has the pace and he gets past me. He could be fighting Bottas for 3rd. So he's closing in. No doubt he's going to get past here. What? Oh, he's pitching again. Wow, he's going for a 4th stop. Must have been that early pit stop he had to make in the 2nd stint for a broken front wing. Shouldn't have put your teammate in the wall, Nico, should you? But yeah, it kind of confirms that we're fighting Bottas for 3rd, unless he has to pit again. I don't think he does, and yeah, it doesn't look like it at this point. We are catching up to him. Not very quickly, though. He seems to have some decent pace on the primes. So we finally got into the DRS zone, which is the key thing. And from now on, we should stick in the DRS zone and hopefully later on catch up to him. So in the 2nd DRS zone, we are just behind him, putting on the pressure. We have better tyres, but they will go off at the end of the race. So we need to build up a lead if we can overtake him. So when my tyres are gone at the end of the race, Bottas doesn't close up too much. So we need to set him up here. A decent run through this corner. That's probably the best I've done that corner all race, probably in my whole career. So we're just behind Bottas, closing in. We could probably go for a move here, but got to be smart. DRS zone. It's pretty much a guaranteed overtake. So decent run out the final corner. Yes, just behind him. Rich mix. We've got enough fuel to get to the end of the race. DRS, slipstream, no doubt. We are taking 3rd position from our teammate Valtteri Bottas. As long as we can get the braking sorted, looks like we can. We've just missed the apex, but a pretty decent line. And there we go. We need to go off into the distance and defend 3rd place. It would be a pretty decent result. I mean, my strategy's not been great in this. I don't know if we could have been fighting the Ferraris. They have been very quick indeed. They were battling in the 1st stint, which would have cost them the win against the Mercedes, but the Mercedes, they've just disintegrated. And now in the final lap, Vettel has taken the win, and we look like we're going to come home in 3rd. Our tyres didn't go off as much as I expected, so we did hold off Bottas, who was a couple of seconds behind. Coming to the line, It's going to be our third podium of the season and our third place. Decent result there. Not bad at all. Third position. Happy for the team. Happy for myself. And happy for another trophy for the cabinet. Very nice. And it's always good to see a podium with no Mercedes up there. They dominate so much in real life. So in game, it's pretty nice to see that they can be defeated. So the result, Vettel wins with a penalty. Very interesting. Raikkonen takes second for myself. Ferrari's from Williams. Rosberg recovered to 5th, so that's a pretty decent effort from him after putting his teammate in the wall. Ricciardo 6th. Grosjean had a great race. And there we go, the main retiree was Lewis Hamilton. That's not good for his championship at all. We'll see in the driver's standings what's going on there. And it's very close indeed. Rosberg has an 18-point lead to Raikkonen. But then it's the two Williams equal on points. I told you this battle's going to be close. And effectively, the number one drivers of Ferrari and Mercedes are struggling at this point. 47 points for Vettel, 35 for Hamilton. So they've got a lot of catching up to do. So it's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top here between the Mercedes, Ferraris and Williams. It should be good. And then if we look at the constructors, surely that's going to be very close as well after Mercedes didn't really score here. Yes, it is. 7 points divide the top 3 teams. That's fantastic. Going to be so fun this season. Looking forward to the next race. Hope you guys are as well. Leave a like if you enjoyed this race. Subscribe if you haven't already to see more career mode videos. I'll see you in the next race. Goodbye.